Secretary. And with Fulton, the President of the Jamaica Agricultural Society. And all members of the Agricultural Fraternity that are tuned in via Zoom, members of the media, and of course, special greetings or distinguished men and women of the farming community. Good morning, everyone. I'm aware that we do a lot of things in a virtual space these days, and I hope we're using the opportunity of this virtual launch of Farmers Month to share the message we offer today with as many farmers and fisher folk as possible. As has been indicated, April is traditionally observed as Farmers Month in Jamaica. And as a ministry, we felt it necessary to maintain that tradition in spite of the COVID-19 outbreak. In spite of the circumstances, it was obviously important for us to take time out, pause for a while, and say thanks to our farmers. What would we do without these stalwarts in our lives? Those who feed us daily, lest we had forgotten the vital significance of farming and the food industry. This unwanted visitor, the COVID-19 pandemic, has provided a strong reminder and has given us more than food for thought as it relates to how we organize and strengthen our food security system. So I'm happy to be physically back on the job today. I was out for a little bit, but we don't go into too much detail. It is a good day to be here and to join in saluting these Jamaicans who are such an essential part of the work of this ministry and indeed of all our lives. Now more than ever, we can see that indeed there is a silver lining behind every cloud, and that there are seeds of opportunity in every crisis. It is said, that in every crisis, there's a seed of greater benefit. Find the seed, sow the seed, nurture the seed, and it will bear fruit. I am grateful for the work that our farmers do. I wish also to commend my colleague ministers of J.C. Hutchinson and Floyd Green, who along with our permanent secretary, have led the charge at our ministry during my own time of absence. So ladies and gentlemen, the ministry has not been backward in coming forward during this time of the COVID crisis. As you are aware, we have been working with our various stakeholders to ensure food security, distribution of supplies, fair trade and commerce, and especially the matter of price gouging and consumer protection. And here I want to acknowledge the points raised by the President of the Jamaica Agricultural Society and to join him in thanking those companies that have been involved in creating discounts in order to assist our farmers along the way. As it relates to fresh food supplies, our farmers and our support systems must be commended for the fact that there was and is no shortage of food in the island at this time. There have been, however, challenges with managing excess supplies and with distributing available supplies. I'm pleased that the ministry moved with immediate alacrity to ensure that excess supplies in our parishes are being moved to the markets where they were needed and indeed are in demand. Since March, when the first case of the virus was detected in Jamaica, the ministry and RADA have collected and distributed millions of dollars worth of produce. In fact, we have an initial allocation of some $240 million to this end. We have commenced redistribution by way of community delivery of fresh produce. And indeed, this is being led right now by two companies, Golab Company and the Glastonbury Company, that have led the way to go and purchase the produce from our farmers, and then are now involved in the packaging, cleansing and packaging of the produce for distribution in island-wide. In fact, just yesterday, one company was somewhere in New Kingston distributing produce, and the take-up was absolutely magnificent. They have initiated the process also by which juice processors utilize more local fruit and vegetables in their juices. So I want to commend Tradewinds Citrus Limited, makers of True Juice, who have already produced a brand new juice mix ready for the school feeding program. And that mix, I think, is a combination of pineapples, ginger, and tomato. See, it said in every adversity, in every adversity, there's an opportunity. And here it is. Instead of importing all our juices and purees, we are now using this opportunity of excess supplies locally to produce some juice locally. There is turning an adversity into an opportunity. I also wish to extend my own commendation to the farmers who have donated over $7.5 million worth of crops to the Ministry of Labor and Social Security for relief programs. I'm also pleased to note the contribution of our input suppliers, specifically hardware number True Value as their gift for Farmers Month, has offered to extend an up to 15% discount facility to those farmers who have participated in the donation of produce to the quarantine communities, and the Micah Ferrara special program to buy and redistribute excess farm products. We'll be offering special discounts of up to 10% on most items to all farmers and gardening enthusiasts for the duration of Farmers Month. They will also provide a donation of $2 million worth of inputs to support any production and productivity incentives being implemented by the ministry. Now, the reason these supplies were in excess was because, on the one hand, of the fallout in the tourism market. On the other hand, however, it was also because there were plentiful supplies resulting from increased production in the field. Thanks to the ministry's production and productivity program, last quarter, we recorded an increase of 7.8% growth in domestic crop production. None of this could have been achieved without the work of our farmers, and again, I applaud and commend all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, this COVID pandemic is serving to reinforce the ideals of food security and indeed the strategic initiatives of the National Agricultural Program led by this ministry. The essential components of this strategy include improved production and productivity in all areas, continued infrastructure development incorporating climate-smart approaches, comprehensive marketing and distribution program, and an invigorated agro-processing program. Agro-processing. What you can't sell fresh, you process it and store it and sell it in that form. And by the way, in that agro-processing area, you must be focusing ultimately not just on the local and the tourism market, but on your export markets, both traditional and non-traditional. It includes your CARICOM markets, your diaspora markets, and your special markets across the globe. As we get into the traditional dry spell, our drought mitigation program, at a cost of some $100 million, is aiming to increase agricultural production by at least another 5% over a 12-month period for vegetables, fruits, condiments, roots and tubers, and small ruminants. The program will be implemented in critical parishes island-wide, targeting in excess of 18,000 farmers. For these reasons, as the ministry looks to stimulating growth, we have every intention of ramping up production in all areas of agriculture. None of this can be successfully implemented on a field without the continued dedication, hard work, and resilience of our farmers. And so today, as we launch Farmers Month 2020, I wish to thank every single Jamaican farmer, small and large. On behalf of the government and people of Jamaica, I thank and commend our crop and vegetable farmers, our banana and plantain farmers, our cane farmers, our egg and poultry farmers, our dairy and cattle farmers, our small ruminant farmers, our pig farmers, our cannabis farmers, our industrial fisher folk and other fisher folk in that area, our agro-processors, our vendors, middlemen, consumers, our purveyors and distributors. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought us a crisis of unprecedented proportion. There is no denying that it has, however, also brought us seeds of greater benefit and opportunity. I urge you, our farmers and agriculturalists, to come forward. Let us not resile from our trademark resilience of purpose, but let us all take hold of these opportunities. As we celebrate Farmers Month 2020, I implore you to immediately get back into production, especially for crops such as vegetables and fruit, condiment and spices, roots and tubers, field and forage crops. Never cease from planting. We look forward to planting season and we work together towards an abundant harvest ahead as we plow the fields and spread the good seed on the land. Let us plant seeds of goodwill, love, and respect so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. And I want to make a point here that one of the things I intend to approach the Minister of Finance about is the issue of a relaxation on taxation on imported seeds as a further incentive for us to plant more. You see, we just have to understand, we have to encourage our farmers in every possible way to sow more seeds right now, and the government is committed to that.